What's up, everyone? It's the OOTP GM. I want to welcome you to the 22nd episode of my Detroit Tigers GM Let's Play here on Out of the Park Baseball 18. So we're here at the beginning of the 2021 ALCS against the New York Yankees. And before we get into the series, I want to give you guys just a quick playoff preview. So here is the pitching matchups, and then what we did against them during the season. We were only 2-5 against them during the regular season, but I don't think that matters much in the playoffs because anything can happen. We were, as you can see, we were first in the AL in runs scored, second in runs against. They were fifth in runs scored and sixth in runs against. And because their division series against Houston went all 5 games, it's kind of made them adjust their pitching lineup. So their number one pitcher, Luis Severino, isn't scheduled to go until Game 4 now. And we get to go with Michael Fulmer against Jarrell Cotton, who they got from the Oakland Athletics in a trade. Then we have Sanchez against Alex Reyes. Walker Buehler against Felix Hernandez. Hernandez they signed to a free agent deal a couple years ago. And I decided to add Buehler to our roster for this series because I knew that Sandberg was probably going to go with a 4-pitcher rotation, and I wanted to have a little bit of flexibility with Buehler and Slegers and some other guys. So that is that's the pitching matchups right there. You can see some of the stats that our guys had against them during the season and them against us likewise. And then in terms of their team, they do have some pretty good players on their team. I did talk a little bit about their rotation. They do have some guys that are injured, Chapman and Roar. Chapman is their closer. He's injured currently. We probably won't see these guys during the series. I'm not sure at this point. I'm not sure what they've done with them in terms of putting them on, disabled lists or not. And then Dustin Fowler, who is a star center fielder for them. He had a massive season for them, 304, 48, 123. He's still out for 3 more days. I'm not sure if he's going to be part of the series or not yet. We'll have to see what decision they made in regards to him. A few other big name guys. They have Greg Bird at first base, Gleyber Torres, superstar shortstop. He's the guy they got in the original Chapman deal with the Cubs. They got Blake Rutherford. Aaron Judge's ratings aren't amazing in this game compared to what he's doing in real life, but that's kind of the randomness that you'll see sometimes with this game. Then they also have this Esteban Florial. He's a really stud right fielder for them. Got called up this year, played pretty well. And then they have our old buddy J.D. Martinez, who they signed to a free agent contract after he hit free agency a few years back. He's been up and down for them. I know he's dealt with a few injuries, but still has been a pretty good player for them overall. So, and then you can see their league rankings here. First in home runs, 5th in runs scored, but kind of struggled on the batting average and on base front. And their pitchers weren't too bad, 3rd in terms of bullpen ERA and 5th in starters. So it's going to be a tough series for us overall in this matchup. And we are without Max Pentecost for this series, or at least unless it goes 7 games, we might get him back for a game 7. But right now we don't have his services. But I didn't want to take him off the roster in case he can't come back before the series is over. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head straight into Game 1, which we are hosting at home. And you can see the pitching matchup, Jarrell Cotton versus Michael Fulmer. And let's get right into things, and let's see what happens. All right. So Fulmer on the mound for us. Let's see how things go here. And we get 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Nice start. Nothing for the Yankees. We get 3 more in the bottom of the second, so a great start for our offense so far. Nothing for New York in the top of the third. 4 more runs in the bottom of the third. So we're up 9-0 at this point, giving Michael Fulmer tons of run support here in Game 1. Nothing for New York there. So no score in the 4th. Michael Fulmer pitching a 1-hitter right now for us. We get another run in the bottom of the 5th, so it is 10-0. Fulmer at 67 pitches. He is spinning a gem. 2 more runs for us. It is 12-0 now. Fulmer at 80 pitches. He does allow his first run. And we get 2 more runs. It is 14-1. We are blowing them out. Fulmer at 95 pitches. There's no reason for us to make him go unnecessarily far. So I'm going to do until runners in scoring position. They did score 1 run. It looks like a solo home run. So we'll do it one more time. And he gets through the rest of that inning. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get somebody warming up. Fulmer is tired at this point. We're going to let him just relax at this point. I'll let Jimenez finish this game off for us. Go back to the broadcast here. A 14-2 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. We do not score there, but we are going to get Fulmer out. He pitched a really good game for us. Get Jimenez in. And let's see if he can finish this off. And he does. So a huge blowout for us in game 1, 14-2. As it looks like pretty much everybody on our team, except for Eves and Vasquez, were the only 2 starters not to get hits. 3 hits from Kendall, 3 from Trout. Wow, Santana had Santana had 2 home runs, it looks like. Wow, there are a lot of big time plays from our guys here. Fulmer, 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Jimenez, a nice inning of work to get out of there. And we can see we just crushed Cotton and Manea early in this game. So a very nice opening game for us. And Bryce Harper, day-to-day injury, hyperextended knee, 6 days. All right, so we now have Harper injured and Max Pentecost is still injured. So that kind of hurts us a little bit, but it's not a long-term injury for Harper, so hopefully it won't affect us too much. We're going to go ahead and head into game 2. And as you can see, they still have Harper starting at this point. I'm going to see what happens. If we win this game, I'll probably be more inclined to pull Harper out for game 3 and change the lineups around a little bit. But at this point, we'll see what happens here. It is Sanchez versus Reyes here in game 2. Let's head right in. All right, let's see how Sanchez can do here. We have a 1-0 series lead. New York gets 1 run in the top of the first. We do not score in the bottom of the first. Nothing in the top of the second. Nothing for us in the second. No score in the third. No score in the fourth. Nothing in the fifth. So we are being shut out right now after that offensive explosion in game 1. But Sanchez still holding them to 1 run right now. And we still cannot score at this point. So Sanchez is at 95 pitches. I'm going to go ahead and do until runners in scoring position with him. And it looks like they've got a man on second with 1 out. So I'm going to let Sanchez, I'm going to go batter by batter here and see how Sanchez does against JD Martinez. And he strikes out Martinez. So let's see if he can get through the rest of this inning. He is tired, but I want to see if he can get through this last batter. 2-0 pitch and a ground out to third. And so Sanchez does get through 7 innings for us, but that'll be it for him. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Dragmeyer warming up, and I will get Minter warming up as well. I'll get these 2 guys warming up. Let's see if we can score here. We do not. So we are getting shut out right now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have Dragmeyer, I think, pitch this inning. And I'm going to sit Minter back down. I think the matchups for Dragmeyer are potentially a little bit better. Let's do half inning. All right, so Dragmeyer gets through that half inning with no runs allowed. Let's see runners in scoring position. All right, so Kristen Stewart is sitting on, we got Kristen Stewart on second, and we got Jaron Kendall on first with 1 out. And it is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at bat. Let's see if he can do something. And Vladimir Guerrero strikes out for the 4th time today. Yikes. All right, now Bryce Harper up. Let's see if he can be the hero for us here. 3-1 count. Misses with a fastball, loads the bases. All right, so bases are loaded with 2 outs. Mike Trout up to bat. 1-1 count, pitch, and hit, and it'll be a ground out to the shortstop. And so it's still 1-0 Yankees. And we got Dragmeyer pitching still. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get Minter warming back up. And let's see if we can get him through runners in scoring position. All right, so JD Martinez is on second with 2 outs. Let's see and who's up to bat. Wade is a lefty, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring Minter into the game to face him. And let's see if Minter can get him out. All right. Pitch, and it gets through into center field. throw home. Oh, we got him! What a play from Trout. Alright, so Trout throws him out at home. Alright, so I'm going to go batter by batter here in the bottom of the ninth, see if we can get anything going. Cody Eves is up. 0-2 count, and he strikes out swinging. Alright, so next man up, Luis Santana. And hits it to the left side. Ground out. 2 outs now. Last hope, Jeremy Vasquez. Vasquez deep to right. Is it? It's gone! Oh, a game-tying home run from Vasquez. Wow. Wow, that is huge. All right, and now we've got Ty Ross coming to the plate. Wow. Wow, that is huge. All right, let's see if Ross can continue to keep this rally going. Ross into left and drifting foul. But he makes the catch. All right, so Spangenberg makes a diving catch, but with that home run, the game tied up in the bottom of the ninth. Vasquez with a clutch home run. So we got Minter pitching. I'm going to let him go. Runners in scoring position. He gets through that inning. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get somebody that can maybe give us some length. I'm going to get Slaggers warming up. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. So bottom of the ninth, I'm gonna go batter by batter again. We got Kristen Stewart up against Jacob Lindgren. 1-2 count against Stewart, and strike 3. Stewart strikes out. All right, that brings up Jaron Kendall now. 1-2 count, and he strikes out. So this is not going well. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who has struck out 4 times today, he hits it into left. And it is a diving catch, it looks like. Alright, so still tied at 1 here. Alright, so we got Minter. I'm going to take Minter out. I'm going to put Slaggers into the game because he can give us a couple of innings of work potentially. We'll do runners in scoring position. Alright, so he gets us through a clean top of the 11th. Let's do bottom of the 11th. Bryce Harper up. Swings, hits it into left, I'm sorry. And Spangenberg makes another great catch, but he's injured on the play. He will remain in the game, though. All right, Mike Trout up now. And he strikes out on a fastball. And now Cody Eves is up. 2-1 count. Hit into shallow left center. And that'll be an out. So still tied 1-1 through 11. Slaggers is up. We're going to let him go again. He gets through another inning for us. All right, how is he looking? He's still okay at this point, so I might let him go one more inning. All right, Luis Santana now up. Going up against Lindgren. He hits a ground ball to shortstop, and he is out. So that brings up Jeremy Vasquez, who was the hero last time, hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth. And he hits a ground ball to the right side, and he is out. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 12th. That brings up Ty Ross. And he hits a deep shot. Left center field. It's gone! Ross, a walk-off home run. Oh, the backup catcher plays hero for us. And it is a stunning 2-1 victory for the Tigers. Oh, what a great moment. Wow. So we get a game-tying home run in the bottom of the ninth from Vasquez and a walk-off home run from Ross in the bottom of the 12th. Wow. What a great game. So we take a 2-0 series lead on a 2-1 score, I'm sorry. Alright, so we will continue to move forward here until the next game. And that'll be at New York, so it'll be 3 straight games at New York. And let's just do a quick update on the other series. Dodgers and Mets are currently tied 1-1. So they have moved Severino up, so he will be pitching in this game against Walker Buehler. I'm gonna let Buehler go at this point. We're gonna see what he can give us. And because we took a 2-0 series lead, and Bryce Harper still 2 days left for recovery. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with him. I think I'm going to leave him in, though. I think I'm going to take him out, actually. So we have a 2-0 series lead. I think I'm going to put Almora into the game instead of Harper. So we're going to put Almora in. I'm going to change the lineups around a little bit. I'm going to move, let's see. Santana's playing really well right now, so I'm going to move him here. I'm going to move Vasquez up. And then Eves will play here. And then Almora will hit 7th, I think. No, Almora's going to hit 9th. Yeah, we're going to have Almora hit 9th, because he's more of a speedy guy, I think. Yeah, he's alright. So we're going to have Almora hit 9th. So that's what we're going to do for this game. Buehler is going to still be our starting pitcher. So, alright, so that's going to be what it is for us. And that's going to be our lineup here for game number 3 in New York. Let's go ahead and get started. Going up against their ace, Luis Severino, in this game. Alright, so here we are from New York. Let's see how things go. Alright, so no runs. New York gets 2 in the bottom of the first. Nothing there. We get 1 back in the top of the third. We get 4 in the top of the fourth. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so Buehler's doing okay after that first inning. So we are still up 5-2, 56 pitches for Buehler. He allows another one in the bottom of the fifth, so it is 5-3. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to do runners in scoring position for Buehler. Alright, so he's got the man on second, 2 outs. Let's let him face this batter, see what he does. 2-2 count. Oh, gets through the right side, and it will score a run. Alright, so it's a 5-4 game. Let's let him face one more batter here. And he does strike out the other batter, so I think it's time for us to get Buehler out of there. 4 earned runs allowed. And we are going to... I'm going to get Jimenez warming up. So we're going to have him warming up. We'll do half inning. Alright, so we get another one in the top of the 7th. I am going to remove Buehler. I'm going to put Jimenez into the game. And Jimenez gets us through scoreless 7. Alright, next inning, we get 3 more in the top of the 8th, so a 9-4 game at this point. Jimenez had 28 pitches, so I'm going to get Minter warming up. And I'll do until runners in scoring position. Okay, so no outs, men on first and second. Jimenez is tired at this point. Minter's still warming up, so we will do 1 batter here for Jimenez, see if he can get through this batter. And down the left field line. Oh, man, 3-run home run. That was a mistake. Alright, so we got to get Jimenez out of there. That was poorly played by my part. I take full responsibility for that. Alright, so Minter's now in the game, and he gets through the rest of that. So it's 9-7 here. Let's do... I want to get Steckenrider warming up now. I didn't think we were going to need him, but unfortunately I totally blew that with Jimenez. Alright, so no runs in the top of the 9th, so it's still a 9-7 game. I'm going to get Steckenrider into the game, see if he can close this down, give us a 3-0 series lead. And he does. So a clean 9th inning from Steckenrider, and we take a 3-0 series lead off of a 9-7 win. Not the best start for Buehler, but, you know, we did give him enough run support. We got to Severino early. And now, with a 3-0 series lead, we will move forward and see if we can close this bad boy out in 4 and sweep the Yankees. And let's go ahead and let's just head straight in. See if we can sweep this series out. Alright, so Harper is still injured. I'm going to play it safe. No reason to risk any more injury with him. We're going to pull him out again. Whoops. All batters. And I'm not going to start Fulmer at this point. We don't need to. So we are going to have Almora start for Harper again. And we are going to move guys around like I did last time. And we're going to have Santana hit 3rd. I'm going to move Vasquez up to 5th. I'm going to move Kristen Stewart here. Eves is going to hit 6th, and Almora will hit last. All right. So that is what we're going to do. And we're going to go in. It's Felix Hernandez against Bo Burrows here in Game 4. See if we can get the sweep. We have not lost a game in the playoffs so far, so let's see if we can complete our second consecutive sweep here. All right, so no runs there. No runs in the first. We get one in the top of the second. Yankees get one back in the bottom of the third. We get one back in the top of the fourth. All right, 2-1 right now in the top of the sixth. Bo Burrows at 107 pitches, so we are going to have to get people warming up here. I'm going to get, let's see, I'm going to get Slaggers warming up because we might need multiple innings. So let's do until runners in scoring position. Okay, so Burrows gets through that inning. Okay. I'm going to put Slaggers into the game. Okay. And 2-1 game, top of the seventh. They have a new pitcher into the game. All right, so Slaggers is our new pitcher and is a 2-1 game. Slaggers allows the tying run in the bottom of the seventh, though. All right, I'm gonna get Kella warming up. All right, let's do. All right, so we do not get a run in the eighth. We'll bring Kella into the game. And he pitches a scoreless bottom of the eighth, so I'm going to get Steckenrider warming up just in case we take the lead. All right, and let's do until runners in scoring position. All right, so we got Cody Eves on second, and we've got Stewart at bat with one out. All right, so the pitch. And they will walk Stewart here, so an intentional walk to Stewart. That's going to bring up Ross, who remember was the hero for us in game number 2. Had the walk-off home run in the bottom of the 12th. So Ross is up now with men on first and second, one out in the top of the ninth. 0-2 count, and Ross strikes out. So that'll bring up Almora now in the bottom, or on top of the ninth. Now 2 outs, then on first and second. And Almora with a hit to left, but it looks like it will be caught, and it will. So unfortunately, we are not able to get any runs there. I'm going to set Steckenrider back down. We'll get Minter warming up in case we need him. And we will do until runners in scoring position. All right, so Torres is on third. Oof, no outs. All right, let's see if Kelly can get out of this jam. All right, and a hit to right, and that's it. Yankees are going to win Game 4 on a walk-off hit from Blake Rutherford. So, no sweep for us. That is the first game that we've lost here in the postseason, but we still have a 3-1 series lead, and we have Michael Fulmer going in Game 5. I am pretty happy about that. So it'll be Fulmer versus Cotton in Game 5. And you can see it's 2-1. Mets have the lead over the Dodgers currently. All right, so Game 5 at New York. Bryce Harper is going to be all healthy now at this point. So I'm not going to make any lineup changes now because we don't need to since Fulmer is back and he is healthy. So Cotton versus Fulmer here, Game 5 in New York. See if we can close out the New York Yankees here in 5 games. All right, so no runs through 2. We don't get anything there. No runs through 3. Nothing there. No runs through 4. Pitchers duel going right now. No runs through 4.5. Oh, Yankees get one in the bottom of the 5th. We do not score in the top of the 6th. Fulmer is tired, so we need to get people warming up. Let's get Dragmeyer warming up. Fulmer until runners in scoring position. All right, first and second, no outs. And I'm going to get Dragmeyer into the game because Fulmer is exhausted at this point. And let's get through. Let's see what Dragmeyer can do. 1-2 count. And it's hit through the side. They're going to send him home. And He's safe. So that's another run in for the Yankees. All right, let's see if Dragmire can get us out of this mess here. All right, looks like a double play ball, and it is. All right, so we got 2 outs and man on third. And let's see if he can get us out of this mess, and he will. All right, so the Yankees only get 1 run out of that with men in first and second with nobody out. So it's 2-0 lead here, top of the 7th. We tie the game in the top of the 7th. Beautiful. All right, let's go into runners in scoring position for Dragmire. All right, so no outs. Second and third. All right, so Dragmire is blowing up on us. We got to get people warming up. Let's get Minter warming up. Let's see if Dragmire can get himself out of this mess. 1-2 count. All right, so he gets a ground out of JD Martinez. All right, so that's 1 out. He's still okay at this point. Wade is up. He's a left-handed bat. Is Minter ready to go? Minter is still not ready, so we're going to have to let Dragmire face this. 3-2 count. And left side scoops it up. No throw. So an infield single. So New York takes the lead back. First and third now with 1 out. And Greg Bird is up. So I think I'm going to get Minter is ready. So I'm going to get Minter into the game here for the lefty on lefty matchup. All right, 1-2 count. See if Minter, and he strikes out. All right, so I'm going to let Minter face Torres here. And ball 4 loads the bases. All right, so lefty on lefty here. And all right. So Minter strikes out Rutherford, but they do get another run back. So it is 3-2 here. Heading into the top of the 8th. Lindgren is a new pitcher. Let's see runners in scoring position. We do not get anything there. All right, Minter is still okay, but I want to get somebody else warming up. Let's get Stump warming up. Haven't used him yet in this series. And we get through there. So now top of the 9th. Happ is the new pitcher. Vasquez, the batter. Let's go batter by batter, see if we can get back into this game. 0-2 count. And Vasquez strikes out. All right, that brings up Ross. 1-2 count. Hits it on the left side. Ooh, and he is thrown out at first. 2 outs. And now bring up Kristen Stewart. And he hits the ball up the middle, and it is a ground out. So the Yankees win Game 5, 3-2. And it is still a series now. It is a 3-2 lead for us in this series, but we get to go back home. Unfortunate that we couldn't get the win with Fulmer on the mound. But we will see what happens here heading back home. Mets now have a 3-1 lead in their series. And the Mets win their series against the Dodgers 4-1, so the Dodgers will not have a chance to win another World Series this year. But more importantly, let's see if we can close this thing out. We've won the first 3 games, we've lost the last 2. Sanchez versus Reyes here in Game 6. We are at home. Let's see if we can get that elusive win here. Things are starting to get a little bit nervous for us, so let's see what happens. All right. We get a score in the bottom of the 2nd. All right, so it is quickly, we are up 1-0 through 4. Sanchez is okay. Oh no, Sanchez must have gotten hurt because Slegers is on the mound right now. That is not good. All right, but he's pitched pretty well so far. I'll do until runners in scoring position. All right, 1 out. Let's see if he can. And swings, drives. And he scores. Of course. All right. Let's see if Slegers can finish this off. I'm guessing I didn't even see that Sanchez must have gotten hurt. All right, 2-1, fires to first. Okay, so still man on first with 2 out, and now another walk from Slegers. He is tired. Let's see if he can get through Torres here. 0-2 count. Hit into left. It's gonna drop. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now it is 2-1 New York. And I've got to get Slegers out of there at this point. I don't have anybody warming up, unfortunately, but let's get Jimenez warming up. Slager's going to face one more batter, but he does get a ground out to end it. But New York takes a 2-1 lead now. Alright, Jimenez is ready, so we're going to put Jimenez into the game. He will pitch the next inning. We'll go first batter here, let's see if Santana can do anything for us. Ooh, hits it in the left, alright. Looks like Santana's going to get a double to lead off the bottom of the sixth for us. Alright, so a double for Santana to lead things off. That'll bring up Vasquez. 1-1 count. Alright, so he does advance Santana over to third with a ground out. That'll bring up Max Pentecost, who is now back from his injury. That's nice to see. And he strikes out. So we still got Santana at third with Stewart up. 0-2 count. Oh, and Stewart strikes out. And that's unfortunate. Alright, so Jimenez is pitching. And he allows two in the top of the seventh. Oh my god. Are we really going to blow a 3-0 lead here? I don't believe it. Oh, yes! 5 runs in the bottom of the seventh from Detroit. Oh, okay, we cannot blow this. We got a gift here. Alright, so I'm going to get Minter warming up. I'm going to let Jimenez pitch until runners in scoring position. He gets through the inning. Beautiful. Alright, Minter, we're going to set him down. We are going to get Steckenrider warming up. Alright, let's see what happens here in the bottom of the eighth. No runs, so it is a 6-4 lead here, top of the ninth. This is New York season on the line. Steckenrider coming into the game. Now I'm going to go batter by batter here to see if we can finally end this thing. Alright, so 0-1 count on Aaron Judge. Steckenrider with the pitch. Ground. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, man. That was a tailor-made ground ball, an error on Santana. Alright, so Skog, he will strike out. So 1 out now. Man still on first. Berger up to bat. 2-2 count. Oh, and he strikes out. Beautiful. So last out now for the Yankees. Estevan Florial with Judge on first. And he strikes out, and the Tigers have defeated the New York Yankees 6-4 to win the ALCS in 6 games and to move on to the World Series to play the New York Mets. Things are getting a little sketchy there for us, but man, that big bottom of the seventh where we scored 5 runs, that saves us, and we are moving on to the World Series. Beautiful. So excited. Alright, so we will be playing the Mets in the World Series. And I will bring you guys that in the next episode. I will bring you a preview and everything for that. But I am super, super excited. Finally, all this hard work for us has paid off. And as you can see, first time in the World Series for the Tigers since 2012 when they lost to the San Francisco Giants. So the Tigers are back in the World Series, baby. So excited. Unfortunately, we did lose Sanchez potentially to an injury. We're still waiting on that diagnosis, so I will update you guys on what that is when the next episode rolls around. So, alright guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Comments and feedback are always welcome. And I will see you guys for the next episode, the 2021 World Series, Tigers versus Mets.